Bam! It's the coach again, and I'm excited. And I'm always fired up because we're talking about selling today. And one thing I like to make sure is that you have everything you need to become even more proficient. So, this video is just going to talk about those questions we like to ask people when we're looking at a sales process. The first question we always ask is, how do you get your leads? I mean, you have to understand if your sales process isn't working, the first thing I want to ask is, how do I get my leads? From networking, from a lead service, from LinkedIn, some other social media, cold call. You have to understand how you get them, and then we can kind of take a look at which ones are working and which ones aren't, right? I mean, that's always a critical piece to the process. The second question we like to ask is, who does the selling? I mean, do you do the selling, or is someone else in your organization? Are you trying to put together a team? What's a team look like? How they working? You have to understand that, because who's actually doing the selling? The third question we ask, and this is the one I really want you to take a little bit of time and think about, is, what's your biggest sales and marketing issue? Have you really, when you say, well, I'd like to really get my sales up, what's the biggest issue? And I talk to people and they're all over the map. A lot of entrepreneurs who are trying to build a sales team, that's their biggest issue. They can't find any salespeople. And then other people, it's just, I can't get any leads. Or perhaps, and my favorite, right? And we got a book coming out, follow up. Follow up's not happening. So, what's your biggest? I know you may have a lot of issues, but what's your biggest? The fourth question we like to ask is, what's the purpose of your website? Today I don't have to ask people, everybody has a website, but what's the purpose? Why do you have a website? Well, we all have a website so people know who we are. But are you capturing emails? Are you trying to sell something? Are you looking to generate appointments? Is it for forms? Is it for customers? What's the purpose? Is the purpose of your website sales? Because it's different if it is or it isn't. The fifth question we ask is, do you do email marketing, and do you have a CRM system? And everybody thinks that everything today, they think, well, I got this system, it's CRM, isn't it? Just, do you do email marketing, and do you have a CRM system? And if you don't have a CRM system today, I really would zero in on that, because that's so important. Now, the next question is really one that people say, what? How can you not know the answer? But here's the question. Can you define for me your ideal prospect? Who is the best person for you to work with? You believe it or not, most people out there cannot. They go after a lot of things, but when I say in black and white, give it to me in 25 words or less. My ideal prospect is a service-related company doing under $1 million a year and whatever. What is it that tight? Most people don't want to get that tight, but you need to. This number 7, I only have 8 questions. So number 7 here is, do you have a great deal of past customers? Let's say you've been in business for 10 years or more, 20 years, 25, who knows? What are you doing with all the people that you ever did any work with? Where are they in the cycle? Most times what I learn is, so many of them have been forgotten. But you know what? They once did work for you and with you. So maybe you can go get them back, right? And then I always ask a final question is, what else do you want to share with me? With that kind of information, you need to answer those 8 simple questions. And if you can do that, you can start to take a detailed look at, why or what do I have to do to get my sales process really working. This is Coach Manny. You know we're here to help you. You know building that sales process is what will drive your company to tremendous success. This is a coach saying, have a great